Welcome to another edition of Nikki B and Friends, also known as the Petty Gang. What up, gang?
Gang.
Aloha.
What's going on?
The rent, which is due Friday.
That's it. Just the rent.
Well, it is almost the first of the month.
Wake up.
It's the first of the month.
Get up, cash your checks and come on.
Somebody getting evicted.
He said somebody getting evicted.
I don't think they could evict nobody right now with
a moratorium in place. They ain't putting nobody out. Like, you gotta really have some special shit going on.
It's getting warm out there. They about to put niggas out.
Man. Not unless they want to have some real legal action going on their way. They're not doing that.
And the court's backed up, so
right.
I mean, and the moratorium has like Nikki B said, they can't put nobody out now because of the moratorium. But it's gonna.
Masana must have just learned that because she just said there. She said there were 7 times.
I actually
in like about 35 minutes.
Nonprofit, y'all know I be having to help.
Yeah, people we know you got. Okay, we know. All right.
Today's word was sponsored by M.
He don't even know how to say it, so he just gonna say M.
Right.
What y'all been on this week? What's been going on this week?
I've been at the I've been spending a lot of my spare time at the gun range.
Well, that's scary.
All right, then I ain't mad
brushing up on them skills. Yeah, it's relaxing though.
Yeah. Out of the 4 of us, the last person that need a gun is True. You the very last person I need a gun.
For real?
Yes, you seem like you'd be dangerous.
The range is relaxing though, so sometimes you have to do something relaxing.
Go and let off a few rounds,
Yeah, several.
Do you hit your target though?
Every time. Every time.
Be hitting nothing, be all off.
Right.
On the side. You know what though? When I went to the range the first time, it was so relaxing. I thought something was wrong with me. Like, dang, this is what I got to do to relax? Shoot a gun? Am I crazy? I really thought that.
So you could do a couple of things to relax. That's one of them.
Period. Right.
What you been on, E? Wedding stuff?
No, not even really that. I've really been relaxed in the past few weeks. I've gone back and started rewatching Game of Thrones.
Okay.
I got another tattoo, so I did that. Yeah, I got another tattoo. And that's it, really.
You ain't no NBA player. Why you getting on?
Right.
I got 2 more to come, and then I'm done. 2 more, and then I'm done.
Where'd you get this tattoo? Like, what was it?
On my hand.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Yeah, it did.
It didn't hurt. By the time the pain kicked in, it was done because they're small. So it took less than 35 minutes.
Let us see it.
That's still a long time.
I don't know if you can see it. I'm not giving you the finger, but that's...
Ooh.
Oh, is that your wedding ring?
Well, it's a crown, but that is on a wedding finger.
Oh, that's cute. That's what y'all doing for rings? Or y'all don't have rings?
We got rings. I have to go get mine tomorrow.
Okay. I was about to say, I can't say when people do them tattoos in the place of ring.
So weird. My man is going to have a whole wedding.
Listen, I tried to get out of getting a ring, though. I tried to get out of getting a ring. I really did.
I think that's you need a ring, bro. I think that's sort of hillbilly-ish, them tattoos.
There be people who really don't be wanting to wear rings or sometimes can't afford them. So you go get that nice tattoo, that young tattoo, represent y'all love.
Yeah, I want a ring. I only wear one, though. That's just my wedding band. But yeah, nah.
Let me see yours, True.
It's black, ain't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
What you been on this week, Shan?
Black power.
I got my focus group party this week, so I'm getting ready for that.
Focus group on the lip gloss?
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to the lab and we're going to create a bunch of lip glosses that will be sold on the Vetadone collection. I'm working with a web developer on my website, which I already have a Shopify site, but he's going to be doing a bunch of integrations and helping me put my inventory up. So the Vetadone Collections website will be coming soon. Give me about a couple weeks.
How long we been talking about that?
What's up?
Branding and rebranding takes time.
It's gonna come.
We've been advertising.
Talking junk. She been looking. She gonna be like, oh, so I didn't get no goodie bag. Watch.
Yeah, but I've been asking for like, but you know what? COVID hit, and then them people start messing up. So let me take that back. Let me get you in right. They sent you the wrong stuff because we was ready. Right, we was ready for the release date and all of that, and then everything went wrong. You right. Let me take that back. Okay, good. I'm looking forward to the Vetadone collection coming out.
I actually got. Let me see if I can find. I have a sample. Let me see if I can get it for you.
You do know that we all in different places. We can't try it on, right?
Right.
No, I just want you to see it.
I'm not gonna try it on.
That bottle's pretty.
Yeah.
I hope you do some nudes, because you know everybody don't do.
Of course.
Okay.
Let me see that again.
Let
me see that again.
Nice little purple.
All right, I want to see the bottle again.
This is the bottle.
Don't mess with him. Put it down. Don't even do it, Shane. He trying to be on some mess with you. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, Shane. Don't fall for it. Keep it moving.
I couldn't see the whole bottle.
Keep it moving.
Anyway, True. You want to buy some for your wife?
Absolutely. Sure.
I'm glad to know we have your support, True.
Long as it's hypoallergenic.
Can somebody please mute him? Can you mute his mic, please?
Oh, so you guys will all be excited to know what I got my hands on today. I'm gonna let y'all guess what would I be excited about getting my hands on today.
That Xbox, I sincerely
PS5.
hope.
Learning how to play golf.
He's so ignorant.
I'm skipping over that. So
I thought about what you said. What did you say, E?
I'm skipping over what he said.
Right.
But I did find. So I thought about you. I saw a PS5, but they wanted $1,200 for it, and it was no way I was gonna send you that.
Well, guess what? So I had found somebody who was doing it, and they was more than what the game cost.
Mm-hmm.
But then, I'm following this guy who tell you when to go on and do it and all of that. And I ended up. So today was Target Day.
Do what?
Get the PS5.
To get the PS5, he tell you when it's released. The link is there, but we all in there. But this was early, this was like first thing this morning. The link came out because I get the alerts. It was Target. Boom, go in there. Did some maneuvering. At one point, I had to change my store. But needless to say, I got it. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Not only did I get it, I got it. Because then it was, the way they was doing it, it was pick up. So you could pick up. They sent me an email saying it was ready. Boom, bam. My other son went and got it. And then we ended up FaceTiming my baby who is 4. He was just like, "Oh, thank you, Ma," because he didn't even realize, that I was trying to get it like that. But to me, it almost became like a
obsession.
Yeah, you know what? I don't like to lose, and it was like I don't like to lose, and I felt like not being on them websites, trying to get on them websites and not winning, and them selling out quick. It ended up becoming a competition because, like I said, I actually had already paid somebody else to, and it was more, but paid them because they was going to they got a connect and was supposed to get it, but then he was nice enough to say, because I'm like, hey, Target's supposed to be getting some tomorrow, and he was like, well, I give you a refund. I apologize, or whatever, because it took a while or whatever, and it should have took this long, and so it just worked out that I ended up getting it. So, yeah, he was happy. I am too. But then he hits me with, I'm telling you, that's I call him my entitled child. Because then he hit me not knowing that I'm trying to do this, which I was doing this regardless. But then he hit me this week calling about some festival in Miami, a music festival with a lot of different acts, a lot of different music and, concerts or whatever. So for him, an all access pass, $400. Now that don't even include him going to Miami or the Airbnb his share to stay there. But he got his ticket. I did send him the money for that ticket. I transferred the money to his account.
That's what it's about.
Must be nice.
That's what it's about.
You just hit me with the player hating line. Somebody be player hating on you when they holler, must be nice, when you be like, yeah.
Like, hey, Ma, I need $400 real quick, and they just, here you go. Bam. That's what's up.
But you know what?
I mean, it's a blessing.
It is. To do it. Right. It's a blessing to be able to do it. And then also, I can't even say that this happened before that, because he did more traveling than anybody I know.
As long as he doing right, he a good kid.
Right, and he is a good kid. And then, because for like graduation, he wanted to go back to Jamaica. He wanted to go back to Jamaica. He couldn't because all of this COVID and all that. So he didn't get a graduation and all of that stuff. But he traveled 5 different places during the summer.
Just stay safe.
You're right. Yep, that's all you could do. So I was excited about the game. He was excited. Then I guess he excited about this concert. Matter of fact, he going out of town this weekend. I'm telling you that he be on the move. So
life is good.
Life is good. Yeah, when you can do it, it is a blessing.
And he young, so hey, do it.
Right. So, all right. So let's get started on the topic at hand. So,
it's the clearing of the throat for me.
Yeah. What's the difference between being thirsty versus persistent when you are interested in someone?
All right, now.
That's good.
So do we want to break down and define what's thirsty and what's persistent, or do we just want to tell stories?
I think we should break it down so the people understand, like, just in case you don't really know.
So let me just come out, because y'all hesitating. So I'm going to come out. Thirsty is if you continuously reach out to me and message me and good morning me to death, and I don't say anything back in response. And to me, that's not being persistent. That's being thirsty, because I haven't given you anything. I haven't returned anything back.
So basically being Steve Urkel. Steve Urkel was thirsty.
I'm wearing you down.
Steve was thirsty.
But it does work for some people. Maybe it depends on if you catch somebody at the right time. I guess that's why it's hard to know.
I mean, there's everything.
What is thirsty versus persistent? Because some people are just persistent, like they know what they want, so they go after what they want. Now, I will say that I cannot stand a female that if a dude just say a little something to them, they be acting like he want them. And it'd be like, girl, you ain't never got no compliment before. Because normally I'm like the last one who be like, they was trying to come on to me and stuff like that, just because I'm so used to getting attention that I don't even really pay no attention like that. I don't look at every hi, how you doing? You look nice, like they trying to get with me. And you got some chicks, you say, right, sometimes you got some chicks, all the dude got to do is be like, hey, how you doing, shorty? He trying to talk to me. What?
Girl, all I did was speak.
Yeah.
They still saying shorty?
I can't stand him. I swear.
Yep, somebody's saying it.
Of course they are.
Somebody's saying it.
Shorty.
See, they not only saying it, they singing it. So there you have it.
But then also you got to address those guys who do be in the DMs and inboxing. If she not replying back, just cut your off. Yeah, it's a wrap. Like, have some pride about yourself. Because she gonna screenshot it and put it on the timeline.
And show all her friends.
I don't do. I get a lot of messages. I don't put people on blast.
Hey, but what's wrong with that though? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with what?
If I shoot my shot in your inbox or in Nikki's inbox or this person what's wrong with that?
Putting it out there.
Right.
Oh, that means just hitting somebody's inbox.
Right. Like you said, she gonna screenshot and send it to her friends. If I'm in all her friends' DMs, what difference do that make?
Shut up.
So you just copying and pasting inbox messages and just going to people. Man, that's what that sound like. You too lazy to even
personalize the message.
Right, he ain't even personalizing the message. He just copy and pasting to a whole bunch of people.
Good morning, beautiful. How are you?
Yeah.
I mean, right. I mean, you
they all beautiful.
Put them all in the group text.
Might as well.
Somebody gonna bite.
Shut up, fool.
But yeah, it's safety in numbers. So
you miss all the shots.
All you need is one to bite. You know what I mean?
Nikki, sometimes I really question why the hell anybody would marry them too.
Ain't that funny that they the married ones? Like,
I just don't be understanding. Like, who the hell?
I kept shooting.
Wives, man. I swear.
No, I'm just saying.
It's like all you need is just one.
Just one shot.
Okay, so what is thirsty? Let's define thirsty. What's thirsty?
I think you hit it on the head.
In my opinion, like is all in the approach. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be just extra in the very beginning.
Thirsty is, I tell you, I got a man.
Like you ain't
you say something like
never dated a beautiful woman, or you know what I mean? Like, you can't act like that. You know, like your mommy used to tell you, don't get in here and act like you ain't never been nowhere.
Yeah.
But just when somebody say, "Hey, beautiful," that don't mean they.
No, but it's the over for me. Like that.
But if you say, "Hey, beautiful," and start laughing, you thirsty.
True. We do not want to see what's in your mouth.
I was thinking that. You see, I turned my whole head.
We do not want to see what's in your mouth. I swear to God.
I don't know why he feels like that. This is his.
What is that?
A pizza. He done ate some Cheetos. Now he eating some pizza.
He got the munchies.
High as hell today. What's going on with you?
Listen, these are the best in the world.
From pizza to
so don't even say the name of them because they ain't paying for no sponsorship. We ain't saying no names of what you eat.
They ain't gave me no money, but trust me, they are the best. They a whole meal. I'm gonna leave it at that. Try them. Yeah.
Okay, so Shan, you were saying thirsty is what you say if a dude.
If you try like jump in my inbox and you be like, what's up, whoop, 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 And I'd be like, nah, I got a man or whatever. You'd be like, well, shit, you can't have friends? Bruh, listen, sir.
Hey, Shannon, we all need friends.
If I gave any inclination that I needed a friend, it wouldn't be in my DMs. Come on.
You don't know where you might meet a good friend.
I don't even know you.
You could get to know me.
All I'm thinking is, I just don't want his fiance to listen to this because it'll be so funny is when they go down the aisle and then they say, speak now, forever hold your peace. And she plays some clips from his recordings, all this messy.
I promise you, nothing I'm saying here, I've not said to her before.
Hey, Nikki, that's so petty. I would have to stand up and be like, gang, gang.
I know here, I ain't said to her.
And get him all on things. So, okay, so then what is persistent is, so let me just throw out a couple of scenarios. Mm-hmm. Is sending flowers often to somebody that you're really not in a relationship with or dating, is that being persistent and letting them know you're thinking about them, or is that thirsty?
So it
depends on how you got the address.
I think
not true. Say a lot of messed up stuff, but that's a good point.
Yeah.
But it depends on their reaction as well, though. Like, have y'all had a good back and forth? Have you had, like, what's the rapport y'all have?
I think that, yeah, you're right, E.
Because if she ain't giving you,
if we don't have a good rapport and you got my work address, that's borderline stalkish. Like, I'm
But they could have just, conversation. You say it. That's one thing that I really don't hardly say is like where I work at. Mm-hmm. But I do remember, because now I wouldn't even say this was persistent or thirsty. This was a stalker, and he sent me flowers every day. Was coming up to my job. I met him at the nail shop, and the nail tech told him where I worked. And he ended up showing up at my job where my doctor had to say, like, do not go to her job. She had gave him my number and told him where I work, and that dude was really, really stalking me, and I done had,
Ain't that breaking the law?
I know.
Yeah, I done had a couple of stalkers, for real stalkers in my day, and when he came along and did that, I had just dealt with a stalker, so I was really scared. But I've dealt with, stalkers where the police had to get involved.
But I'm saying, isn't that against the law for the nail tech?
You said what?
Isn't that against the law for the nail tech to just be giving out your information like that? What if he harms you?
She don't want no HIPAA contract.
Yeah, but that's intrusive as hell.
It is, and the thing about it is, she was like, I didn't think nothing of it. Now, she didn't think anything of it because he paid for my nails and feet, but I didn't know him. He just met me in there and ended up paying for my services.
So he had a foot fetish, and once you let him pay for it, he said, that's mine right there.
Yeah, they're my feet.
I said my feet and I said my feet and my nails. Ain't nobody hollered out them my feet.
Yeah, he was dying of thirst.
Oh yeah, that's thirsty.
But I want to know why everybody's stalking you. How you got all these stalker stories?
What you doing, Nikki?
Listen.
And the thing about it is, I don't do anything to I don't do anything to anybody to be stalked. One guy stalked me just based off of, because the police ended up naming him the Halloween man because we didn't know the name. And so he comes to my house. It was Halloween night. I had my little baby all dressed up looking cute. He had his niece. They rang my doorbell. I was like, oh, she look cute. He said that was his niece. I put the little candy in there. He said, that he thought, like you're attractive or, something to that nature. Thank you. Put the candy.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Right. Move on. Right. Move on. And then the next day, knock, 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 knock. And I went to the door and it was him. And he was just like, man, I dreamed about you all night.
Oh, hell no.
I was like, what? No, this was a stalker because then after that, like the police knew that he lived someplace close. He was one of them looking through my windows at that time.
What?
Like, yeah, at that time it was like I was with somebody, so he knew when they wasn't there, and if he then he just said he would just come over and knock on my door, and then I wouldn't answer, and then I call the police. Then he'd be like, "Why you call the?" Then he started calling. So it was like, how did he get my telephone number? And then the police had put together that he got my phone number because he was stealing my mail because all of a sudden I wasn't getting no mail. And you know how your phone had your number on it. And he had, it was scary because then he started calling like, I see you ain't nobody at your house but yourself. And I ended up going to stay with somebody else. And then all of a sudden it just stopped. And so the police kind of put together like he probably moved back where he came from or something like that.
Ladies, be careful out here. Please.
Right. And I ain't did nothing. But went to the door and opened it up and gave some candy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It was actually, it wasn't just crazy. It was scary. It was real. It was scary. When somebody can call you and say, especially think about somebody you haven't given your number to, then all of a sudden they call you and say, why you call the police? And you like, what? Like, how did you get my number?
Yeah. Nikki,
be careful. I know you learned as a little girl, don't be giving away your candy.
Shut up, sure. I cannot stand him.
I just say, Nikki and Shannon, please be careful. I ain't even going.
Think about it. This right here, truth make me just be wanting to end the show early off of foolishness.
I'm saying, stop giving away your candy.
Just 10 minutes in.
Right, 10 minutes in, it'd be like, thank y'all for watching. We out.
Right.
And E on his second drink. And Truth on his fourth piece of pizza. If everybody wondering why he ain't running his mouth, he too busy eating.
We had to stop him from doing that.
Right, he cut us off every show. This Negro cutting one of us off to get his point across. Today he hungry. And now we ain't said 2 words today.
Right.
Now we putting it in your court. So finish chewing that cold pizza because it sure don't look hot at all.
No, it is. Trust me. It just came. That's why I'm smashing real quick.
Oh, I bet my boy did my boy go to the door to grab it?
I'm sorry?
I said, did my boy go to the door? Was he the one who grabbed?
Yeah. He said, hey.
That's ignorant. Okay, so keep going with let's keep going with okay, so it's persistent, just calling, making sure you're okay, not every day, but just to let you know I'm thinking about you. That's persistent.
Yeah, I would qualify that as persistent, not thirst.
Every day though?
But it all depends.
No, she said not every day.
Oh, yeah.
But it depends on if it's reciprocated, if the attention is reciprocated.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if
that has to be thirsty and persistent.
Right. Because you can't be offering candy to strangers.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
It was Halloween.
I'm sure the messed up part is I'm sure you said that. These fools just wasn't.
The thing is, I said how devastating it was for me. The police was all involved. And these supposed to be
like, up here laughing.
Right, supposed to be like my brother's protectors. This is what they say. That's why it ain't about nothing.
I told don't give your candy to strangers. That's what. Oh
man,
true. It's called floss, my boy.
Yeah, I know, but that's so much more convenience right there.
Okay, so has anyone ever got accused of being thirsty? And you like, what? I know Eden got accused of being thirsty because he the one who.
Yeah, because he the one that'll call you even when you supposed to have blocked and you
exactly. If he ain't blocked, right? If he ain't blocked, he's still calling. So I know somebody that called him thirsty.
Yeah, they can call me thirsty. It's cool.
Thirsty ass nigga. Bloop, 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 bloop.
And then 2 weeks later, they're like, "So what's up with you?" I know.
Oh my god, I hate it here.
That's all you gotta do.
So have you ever got accused?
Boyfriend.
Right. So Shan, have you ever got accused of being thirsty?
Hell no. I'm sorry. No, I haven't.
That's not her style.
Hell no.
Because I mean, if a guy, I'm okay with the person not being interested in me, and that's what it's gonna be. You know, I can pick up. You know, I don't have to go to extra. You know, moves and stuff to know that you're really not interested. I'm cool with taking it for face value. Okay, I'm moving on.
If you ever got accused of being thirsty?
Who?
You.
No.
Okay.
Nah, but I had to get a restraining order on this sister one time back in the day, though.
You did?
Really? Sure did.
Did you give her some candy?
I know. Did you give
her
candy away?
Yes, I did.
It was Halloween.
Well, that's your problem right there.
Right. This year Halloween fell on the weekend.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay, so what happened with your restraining order? Why you had to get a restraining order?
She bust out all the windows in my car. And
I was just about to tell you to hit that, and you went right in the queue. But go ahead, True.
And then she went to my mom's house and busted out all the front windows.
Wow!
In my mom's house.
In your mama car?
Yeah. No, in my mom's house.
She busted out house windows.
Mm-hmm.
What you do to her?
House windows.
I know.
It was 6 of them.
What did you do to her?
Gave her his candy.
Yeah, my sugar.
Oh my God.
Sugar.
You had to have given an STD with your sugar.
Oh,
wrapping it up.
Ain't nobody just breaking out no windows over no sugar. That sugar had to be sour and salty.
It was tainted is what it was.
And painful when you go to the bathroom. Ain't nobody.
No, she was saying that she wanted to be with me and all that.
How long did you know her?
Before we had sex, maybe like a few years.
You know what I'm gathering is I think the truth before he got married used to lead a lot of people on, because if you notice he always says, yeah, they thought she wanted us to be together. Like he go around sleeping with all of these people with no attachment.
No, I used to tell them that they didn't believe me.
Oh, that was your MO too?
Oh man,
I would tell them they not listening. That's what it was.
I was a habitual cheater.
Horrible.
I was the guy. Whatever I had to say to get it, I'm saying it.
Even I love you.
I don't think I ever went that far. That's
where you draw the line, huh?
Yeah, but anything other than that, I'm gonna say it.
Dang.
If that's your favorite movie, it's my favorite movie. Come on, let's go.
Right.
I don't care.
Irritating.
I didn't tell a couple I loved them.
No, I ain't never said that.
but that's only because they was playing hard to get. And I don't like that. You know.
Wait.
But
you didn't
told them heifers you loved them.
And you didn't mean it?
No.
They should have shot you in your pinky toe for that mess.
You said that just to feel like you won, like it's a competition and you won and you gotta win.
He won the PlayStation 5.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I know that feeling. Okay, then.
Oh wow.
Right. I had to make it relatable.
Right. You know how long I've been waiting for you? I'm in love with you. I've always loved you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that sounds like a lie.
Then she text you a week later, and you be like, "Who this?"
Oh my God. And that's what got his mama windows bust out.
Exactly. I bet.
Nah.
Was it hot outside or cold outside?
Oh, don't do it in the winter, baby.
It was like getting cold. It was like the fall.
Oh, I know your mama was cold and
was your mama mad at you?
No, she just told me I need to call the police and she needs some help.
If I was your mama, I would have cussed you out.
For what? He ain't bust out the windows.
No, but did your mama tell you don't be right?
Coming over my house and acting stupid.
Right.
She called my mom and told her she was about to do it.
Dang, she bold.
She had balls.
Yeah. She didn't know where I lived.
So because she didn't know where you live, she did it at your mama's house.
With your mama.
Nah, well, you know, I grew up, you know where I grew up at.
Right.
You know, and just a stone's throw from the most popular park in the city at that time. You see what I'm saying? And I was at my mom's house just chilling, and we finna go up to the park and all that, like everybody else. And yeah, that's how we met. Like they was going up to the park.
Why you got your face frowned up? How long it take you to get your mama windows fixed?
That's what I want.
Like the next day. The next day, I wasn't finna have nobody climbing through my mama's windows. I did live on Front
He ain't had no choice but to get them windows fixed the next day. His mama wasn't having that mess.
Real talk.
You better get your bitch over here right now and fix my windows.
But right now. Right. Did your mom tell you like stop playing with these crazy girls and stop telling girls, misleading girls and all of that?
Nah, because we didn't have no such conversation because like I had already told her. You know what I mean? Like 2-3 months before this. We wasn't sleeping together at that time. None of that. And I was just like, I'm actually finna leave the city. That was actually when I was getting ready to leave. And I've never lived.
Oh, she didn't like that you was leaving. That's what it was.
No, he slept with her. He hadn't slept with her, and then hollered out he leaving. She thought he was probably gonna stay, and then
she knew I was leaving. She knew I was leaving before.
So then why she do that though?
Hey, wait, True, did you actually move?
Because I gave away my candy.
Did you actually move? I didn't use that loud on a woman before too.
Don't laugh at that sound.
She thought I was gonna take her with me or something. I don't know. No.
You know what? Do you ever see her?
No. Never. Not since the the police put her in them handcuffs.
You called the police on her?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I'm so glad you married. True, I am so glad you married.
I'm saying I used to be an athlete though, and I used to travel, and I was in college and stuff like that. And those was like my wilder days. I didn't belong to nobody. You know what I mean? But the Lord. That was it.
Wait.
How much longer we got? I don't.
Woo, snap. You belong to who? Who, True? Who did you belong to?
To the Lord.
Okay.
I hate it here.
L-O-R-D-T. Lord.
Oh my God.
I just want to know, did you actually move?
Mm-hmm.
When you told her that?
Yeah. I did. I did. It was like my first serious job out of college, and it was in Rantoul, Illinois. For this sports manufacturer company.
Because I didn't use that lie before that I moved out of the state. So
let me tell y'all about E's stupid self. He told the heifer that he lived out of the country, not just out of the state.
What?
I told her I moved to Canada.
Oh, I'm about to say, you was acting like you was from Nigeria.
No, I just told her I was moving to Canada.
And what
I hope
she
she's not
say?
listening. She was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna miss you."
I mean, if she is, it don't matter now.
Right.
Yeah, I've used that line so many times. Like, I'm only in town for one night. You know what I mean?
One night only. One night only.
Right. I'm only in town for one night.
You know what, True? I am so glad that we are generations apart. You know why? Because I would have clowned way worse than that.
But for what though?
Oh my God!
We playing games though. We in other cities, visiting, playing against other schools and stuff like that. And it's like after the game, like we hung out with the team we just played, and it's always girls at the party and stuff like that. A lot of times I said it was the truth, because guess what? We taking a plane back to Oregon tomorrow morning, baby. What you gonna do?
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm just saying. It happened.
I'm so glad I have never met anybody like True. That is crazy. So is that the only crazy incident you've ever had like that?
No, he keeps himself in crazy incidents.
Nah, yeah.
Wow. You ever had a near-death experience?
Yeah. Yeah.
With a girl?
Nah. Nope. Nah.
You said a what, Shannon? Near-death?
A near-death experience with a woman because of his foolishness.
I had a sister hit me in the mouth with a brush one time though.
She hit you in the mouth with a what?
A brush.
Why'd she do that? Gave away your candy.
Right.
I had tried to compliment her, and she acted like she was trying to get at me, for trying to give her a compliment. And then we was in the bar, and then I looked down and told her she had like gorilla feet or something like that.
Oh my
goodness.
Yeah, I said something. Oh no, I said Sasquatch feet. That's what I said. Sasquatch foot ass. And it must have been a sore spot for her. That wasn't the first time somebody said, you got some big ass feet. But yeah, and as I looked up from looking at her feet, pow, she just smacked me in the mouth with the brush. I was leaking. I'm like, I gotta go home now.
I'm glad she did that.
Real talk. Yeah.
I'm glad she did that. You needed that.
God.
It's all good. I wear 13, and I think she had me by a couple sizes. So
shut up.
It is what it is.
Oh my God.
That's where I draw the line at, because it's just too foolish.
Yeah, got to. I don't know. Guys always like, it's this one guy now, like every now and then he'll hit me up in my DMs, but I have said on multiple occasions, I am not interested. And the funny thing about like me is like soon, like I'll like a dude or whatever, and maybe they won't be feeling it, so I fall back. And then that same dude will circle right back around, like, yo, so what's up with you? Dog, I didn't listen.
That's the E move. Come on, man.
Listen, like you fell off.
He doing the, what is it? E, the overplay for the underplay?
Yeah,
baby.
No, sir.
Oh, and don't let you post something like that.
And head back to wherever it is that you came from.
Said it. It don't let you post nothing about having a bad day. He's like, man, I saw you was having a bad day. I was just
wanted to
make
sure.
Don't even get me started on posts. If I put a general post, it'll be so many people reaching out. Like I put, and now if you ain't caught on to my page is all questions, which has been for years, but I will still get, you deserve better. And I'd be like, that question wasn't about me. What are you talking about?
Don't let them put the queen at the end. You deserve better, queen. Oh man.
Good morning, Queen. Just wanted to check in on you and make sure you're all right. I read your post yesterday. Just want to let you know
that's what's wrong with Queen.
Come
on, so
man.
cliche now.
That's the ultimate thirsty.
Word. Because there's haters out there. You got them wolves and sheep.
Queen is kind of.
But you know what? That's the thing about when we say, are they thirsty or are they just persistent and trying to be? Because like somebody said to me, like it's like somebody who be in my inbox from time to time. He just like, I would love to get to know you. Like I just love your energy, and we all know I do have good energy.
Yeah. Dang, Shannon, you gonna laugh?
Right. Don't do that. Do not do that.
I have really good energy, So, but I do know that like I have to turn off my, light when it lets you know that you on. Cause man, I couldn't sleep one day last week. It was like 4 a.m. I promise you, soon as I logged on and was scrolling through, just in messages at the inbox. What you doing up this late? I'm like, dang. So then I ended up being real petty, like the game can do. I was like, man, it's popping on Facebook at 4. I'm wondering what everybody doing up.
I think I saw you that one day.
Right. I'm like, but I'm not trying to talk to nobody, so I'm getting off because everybody hitting my inbox. I think I went back and deleted it, but I was real petty and did that.
They was like, "Hey, Queen, I see you up."
But I think too though that
why can't you sleep? Why can't you sleep?
Right.
Like a woman's perception of petty versus thirsty really depends on the guy, because you can get the same message from 4 or 5 guys, but if you feeling the guy. You know what I mean? Like he say, "Hey, good morning, Queen," and you say, "Hey, King."
Nope, I don't do that.
I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying, but you're right. It's some people that we will respond to, and there's others that we won't respond to.
That's why I say it's about reciprocation, though. Is it received on both ends?
Exactly.
The only thing with me is, and that's probably why I'm a part of the petty gang, because it's I have and this is the part about the show where I don't be wanting to get myself in trouble, because you know what I mean. It was one point in time that I was getting all of these doggone good mornings, and then we did one show and like I ain't getting no good morning for a minute fooling with y'all. Y'all let me have it.
Hey, Nikki missed her good morning messages.
Right. So I'm back on with some of my good morning messages, but
touch the nerves.
This is just kind of how Nikki thinking goes, where you'll say good morning. So say you say good morning Monday through Friday, and I do have some people who do that. Good morning, how you doing?
Stop being thirsty, fellas.
Right.
I may only reply back to one of them. Because I don't want to get into the habit of me doing it every day. Then soon I don't do it. Then you okay? Nah. Don't get used to that.
Stop being thirsty, fellas.
Right.
How's that thirsty? Somebody saying good morning and then they'll check on me. Your afternoon going good. People need
you just said you don't even reply back to all. Come on. Nikki, you just said I don't reply.
Here's the thing. I don't have to reply back. If you're doing it sincerely, you're not doing it to get a reply back. You're telling me you want me to have a good morning. So you're saying to me, good morning, have a nice day. You shouldn't be expecting nothing back.
Fellas,
not
stop
at that time anyway.
Inbox. Right. No.
You're just being nice and polite and saying that, like, if you are really, if you're expecting every time you say that I'm supposed to say something back, then you're missing the cause of why you're not doing it from your heart and being sincere. You're doing it to get a response.
Fellas, stop.
That's your opinion.
That was deep.
Yes, it was.
That was not deep at all.
Right.
Stop being
Right.
thirsty in her
That's some
inbox.
bullshit.
Yeah,
That's some bullshit. Because bottom line, if I hit you 5 out of 7 days in a week and you only replied to one, shit, you ignoring me.
Facts.
You'll be amazed about how many guys don't get that.
So stop being thirsty.
And they shouldn't because guys like the chase, so it's all a part of the chase.
But guys like to be chased as well too.
And that's not gonna happen, and they shouldn't. Then what? Now you gotta tell me, because now I gotta know. In the words of truth, is that a cinder fella who wants women chasing him?
You don't have to be. Okay, let me read.
I'm asking truth. Because he always want to holler out cinder fella on certain things.
I don't. You may not have to chase me, but let me know you want to be caught.
That part right there.
Okay.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, so if I say good morning, I ain't gotta say it every day.
Nah, not every other day, but if I need 3 out of 5.
Yeah, if I'm hitting you 5 days in a row,
I need 3 out of 5.
I need 3 out of 5. Come on now.
I need 3 out of 5.
You can't give me 1 out of 5. That's
right.
So let me ask you this: if somebody sent you a message, right, and they said, "Just thinking about you, hope you having a good day. I miss you," and the reply back is "Thank you." Is that a good reply? Is that a good reply?
Yeah, let that go.
No, that's not a good reply.
Let that go.
Yeah, let that go.
I hope
let that go.
Don't y'all listen to them. Don't y'all listen to them.
Let that go.
Don't y'all listen to them. I might not be airing this show.
Bruh, you're fishing in the wrong time, homie.
Oh man.
No, that's I'm waiting on Shan to come in because I think she muted.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you just say coming in with me?
I know. I'm listening to this rhetoric that they got coming out of their mouths.
No.
Because if somebody say thank you, what would you expect the response to be?
I don't think so. Are we saying like if somebody says it to me, or if like I say
if somebody said that to you, if you received a message and somebody said to you, "Good morning, just thinking about you, hope you have a good day, I miss you," and they reply back, "Thank you," vice versa, say you sent it and they reply back, "Thank you," would you be offended by that, or would you be
like,
I would.
Yeah, because that's a conversation
I probably wouldn't let you know it, but I would be offended.
You can't say thank you. You have a good morning as well.
That's like I said.
You know what? See, here's my thing. People be too demanding on stuff. It be too many like little things. Like if you say good morning to me and I hit you back with the GM, why you mad? Because I ain't spell it out all the way.
Oh, I don't like that. Don't GM
the other
me.
day, they was
or if somebody say good morning, right?
I was like, well, what do GM stand for? Good morning. What
that's General Motors. Like, GM is General Motors. Don't say me GM.
Not here in North Carolina, it ain't.
Them send the fellas. Shit.
Right. And if you say good morning and I say morning, why I got to put the good in front of it? See, people too picky. So if you say all of this and have a good day and all this and I say thank you, I'm acknowledging I got your message. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Nah, that ain't what you're doing. Nope. You're saying you caught me off guard, so to speak, because that type of message is like a conversation starter type message. So by you just responding, thank you, you saying you ain't got time to talk. Shit.
And what's wrong with that?
And what's wrong with that?
But even
ain't
if
nothing wrong with it if you ain't trying to deal with it.
I could be busy in the middle of work, so thank you, and I'm steady moving. And
I mean,
so you should.
If you got enough time to say thank you.
But my thing is, you should address what was said to you.
Address it and say what?
Like
I did.
Thank you.
Like good morning. hey, I miss you too. I'm thinking about
Maybe
you.
I don't miss
Have
you.
Have a
though.
good day as well.
I don't agree with
If
that.
that's how you felt.
No,
but don't lie and kick it.
Exactly. So I miss you. Thank you.
But Nikki, that's just like in the office.
I heard thank you.
But if you in the office and somebody says good morning, you automatically say good morning back. So why you can't?
Nikki did.
No,
Nikki
I
did say thank you.
I do that. What up?
The what up? That's still a thank you though. I mean a good morning. So you can say, if you got time to say thank you.
But why are you acting as if I didn't say thank you?
If you can say thank
you, not me. This was hypothetical. If why y'all acting like the person?
Because if you have time to type out good morning, I mean thank you. You have time to type out good morning.
See, I think people put too many emphasis on good morning.
We have met. You're right. It means the same thing
say,
whether I say GM or good morning and spell it out. Like it means the same thing.
You on mute, you on mute, True, because I see you talking, but you on mute.
No, my thing is if somebody, take a moment to greet you, and, at the top of the morning, I think it's good etiquette just to greet you.
I mean, the person said thank you.
God, you can say good morning to you as well. You ain't got to say I miss you too. No, that's a little too much. But other than that,
right? I mean, and you know this person, right?
I think this was hypothetical.
I know that. Right, I'm just throwing.
Right. I'm saying, and you know the person, and you won't address the whole message, but yet and still you're giving your candy to perfect strangers.
Oh my God! So are we saying? Wait a minute.
Hey, closing remarks.
Wait a minute. Here,
closing remarks.
That's a little backwards to me.
Say that.
Wait a minute.
Closing remarks.
We wrapping this up, and I'm doing auditions next
week. Starting Monday morning. Hit me up, my name is I Am Let It Know on Instagram.
Wow.
Let us know what your schedule and availability is. Because these fools, I can't with them no more.
Straight haters.
Oh, because somebody said thank you, and so we never did get to the point of like we never do. We didn't got to complain about that. That we don't. They say we don't stay on topic.
Okay, that'd be all right.
It's freestyle.
Yeah, that's what happened when the convo just flow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so thank you guys for.
My God.
Oh, yeah. People are too sensitive. That's what the problem is. And then you get accused of being like too, mean and all of that type of stuff. Somebody that made it hard out here for people, but whatever.
Real hard.
So it is time for our closing remarks. Anytime E got to turn his TV back on and start watching the game.
Oh my God.
So, okay, closing remarks. Who wants to start us off?
Don't get quiet now, guys.
I
had a whole lot to say before.
Oh dear.
So, you know what? My closing remark, I'm not even going whatever we spoke on. I just want to say rest in peace to DMX.
Oh my gosh.
We went a whole episode and didn't even acknowledge.
And we did not even acknowledge. You right.
Rest in peace to DMX and Shock G. That's my closing remark.
And who?
Shock
G.
From Digital Underground.
The one that put the satin on your pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was yeah.
We not gonna acknowledge Black Rob.
Rob as well.
I ended up arguing with somebody. Somebody had put something like people are so insensitive. They had put something real negative. Like I don't see why everybody making a deal about DMX. Didn't this dude had this many arrest records and I mean just going in.
I hate when people
and I'm just like, yeah, but he still got family and people who love him and everybody has their own struggles.
He got kids.
Right, like that was such a turn off for me.
I don't like when people use people's death to bring out their like don't do that.
Right, but it's
15
somebody.
of them.
It's somebody who just need attention,
Yeah,
and they got a lot of it that day.
End up in hell and DMX in heaven. Wouldn't that be something?
Right, who go to church all the time? Because you know it's somebody who go to church all the time.
Somebody sanctified.
Right.
So, all
That's
right.
my closing remark.
Okay. Closing remarks.
True.
This food
Yeah, I
don't
would
make
just
no
say
sense.
I think the perception of thirsty versus persistent varies from man to man, person to person, woman to woman. So I think it's strictly, opinion, in a personal opinion type situation. And if anything else, don't give your candy to strangers. That's all I got.
It was Halloween, man. So petty.
Oh my God.
Shan.
Closing remarks. So you just, first of all, again, be careful out there, okay? But nobody should have to be pressured into responding to you, to liking you. You recognize when to back away. That's all I'm saying. A person has the right to refuse communication with you, and you just got to take that L and keep it moving. It's okay. It's so many other people in the world, and it happens to the best of us. Don't feel no way. Just take your L and roll on. Period.
All right. And I'm going to piggyback off what Shannon said. So, for me, the way to know the difference between persistent and thirsty is how you're being received. So if you're being received and people are replying back to you as you reach out, then you know that they're returning it to you, and then that could be, persistent, that you're showing them interest and they're showing you a little bit back. Now let me just put a disclaimer on that. Now, if you are doing it every day and you don't hear back from them but a couple of days, that may not necessarily mean they're not interested. It just might mean that they're busy at the time and they'll get back with you when they can. So don't always get
inbox.
Oh my God!
I know what that is. That's the overplay for the underplay right
there. So don't get offended if you don't hear
fellas,
back.
don't stop the good morning text.
This is my closing remarks. You did yours already.
I know.
I was all serious with my stuff. Don't do me.
My bad.
As I was saying, so if you don't hear right back from them, don't assume that they're not interested. It could just very well be. Might not be the right time, or it could be a busy time in their life. And as far as being thirsty, if I say to you that I'm not interested, or I say to you, or I totally ignore you, or I say to you, I'm seeing somebody, then leave me the hell alone. Don't continue to be all up in there every doggone day like I ain't just told you what it was. So be off of people vibe, and people keep it 100 with other people. Because then don't be up in my inbox and you got a whole woman and a whole family and all of that type of stuff. That I don't do. So don't come in my inbox off of that mess too.
That mess.
Be real about what your intentions are. Because then we could all of that, hey, good morning. Hope you have a nice day. How you doing? Sometimes you could save all of that BS. Keep it 100. Hey, I'm interested in getting to know you. Just like the guy. I love your energy. I would love to, take you out. That's how you.
Did you let them take you out, Nikki?
I'm doing my closing remarks.
See, Nikki got free candy, y'all.
Oh my God.
Nikki got free candy, y'all.
You know what? Nikki ain't got no free candy. Nikki don't even give out candy on Halloween no more after my experience.
One star could have messed it up.
Right. So just because people that had to get tested for these STDs and broke out your mama window because you had them burning, don't do me. Don't do me. Because it ain't had nothing about you. Your candy was sour. So don't right. And had them going to the bathroom burning. So don't do that. My candy was for kids on Halloween.
Let's wrap this one up.
Right. So that's how we gonna do that part right there. Somebody always got something to say that's all out of line. Get on my nerves. So again, thank everybody for listening. Please make sure that you go to Nikki NIKKI and Friends on Facebook, Nikki B _and _friends on Instagram. And continue to send me your questions. Continue to reach out. And we may be laughing, but for real, hit me in Shan's inbox if you're interested. And then a part of the show, we're doing the underground things. And yes, rest in peace to DMX.
Rest in peace.
And did we even talk? We did talk about the trial, that the verdict guilty.
No, we didn't.
Okay, so you know what? We gotta start doing our little entertainment news at the end of the month, like we had said we was before.
Yeah, we going back to that.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it next week. All right, peace out. Thank everybody for rocking with us.
See ya.
Free candy.
Shut up, fool.
Hey.